Hello again. I'm out in another vehicle this week. It's not as ludicrous as last week's, but should be pretty comfortable. Trying something new with the car camper setup where I've got a car tent to go on the back. We've got some entertainment for later, which is going to be interesting. We've got food to cook, we've got equipment to try out. It's going to be a fun one. I'm in a beautiful unused paddock on someone I know's land who's kindly given me permission to be here tonight, so it's going to be a nice easy one. So this is what it's about today, trying this out for size. It's a car tent which kind of hooks onto the back, giving you access to the car from the tent. And yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. Let's get it up for now. I've got some instructions. Let's have a look at our poles and our pegs, and extra cordage as well. Nothing special. Right, I think poles first because I'm going to need to move it because I don't know what way round it is. Because of the hedge it's not that windy down here, but up in the trees it's really blowing. I think that's blowing in some weather because we think we've got some rain coming in the early hours. Right, so on the corners, I've had this before, you've got these kind of pins. I believe they will go through like that on either side. And yeah, we'll get them up. So first we need to put it through the sleeves. There's one either side and then like a spreader. Right, that's them two done. And now, right, I see. So the spreader goes through here and the ends go in pockets. So we've got a door this side with a little bit of an awning area. Let's have a look at the other side. This looks the same. I had the impression either side was different. Ah, we've got an opening on this side, I see. Right, yeah, this looks more like something you'd put on a tailgate. Thought I'd have a glance before moving on, but yeah, it's pretty vague in its instructions. So we have a few of these straps with hooks on. So we'll see if we can get these on. Right, so I've hooked these straps to the wheels, as it says, but the straps don't tighten properly, and I don't know what the case is, if it's the buckle or the strap, so I'm just tying a knot in it. Just deal with that tomorrow. Same on the top here, which is exactly the same on this side, plus the two straps that go around the tailgate at the top. And I think that's it. I'll go inside and look. It generally seems to have worked. It's not ideal. I don't even know where does this go. No, because that's not either end. It goes to there. Yeah, I don't get it completely. And I've got the tow bar here, but it's good enough, I'm sure. And time to peg it. And get it clipped on, I guess. It's absolutely baking in this tent. I need to open that window there. It's yeah, probably second hottest day of the year so far. It's only a couple of days after I did that last video when it was 30+ degrees. But in this tent it is boiling. So yeah, I need to open the windows in the car, the windows in this. Looking at this space, it's a good space. It looks like about 2.5 meters squared. I can't remember, and I've got no signal, so I'll put it on the screen. I guess I can't even remember what I paid for it. It was quite reasonable, I think. And we do have a rain fly, but I'm not putting that on while it's this hot. Now for a bit of the car side of things. Get these windows down. So yeah, I just have to get the stuff set up in the tent and outside first, and then I can sort out the inside of the car for my sleeping area. And I've got a combination of equipment for everything else. Ooh, that's better. It's a little bit of a breeze coming through and through the whole middle there as well from the car now, so that makes it a little more bearable. Another time I could have brought that air conditioner. Ooh, wind's getting up. So yeah, I'm getting all of the furniture out into here, and then I can set up my bed in there. I've got two ways of cooking. I've got the electric way inside there, as that was my sort of stealth camping sort of setup. And one reason I wanted to get this out is because I've got an occasion where I might be using it in a week or so for personal reasons, and I just wanted to have a look at it. I did get it for a video, so I thought I may as well do that this week. I don't know if this is going to be over the top for in here, but I don't get a lot of chances to use it. I've only ever used this inflatable sofa in my inflatable camp by the lake, where the tent, the bed, everything was inflatable. But you know, I thought this might have the space to bring it along and have a bit of comfort for myself. Right, sort out the rest in there. Right, so that's a part of the bed. That's a stove. That is a power bank, and the high pressure pump. That is something for later. Right, for those who don't know, I've got a video running down all this stuff in here. This is a yoga mat. I've got padding on the bottom, and the next stage is my Outwell mat. As you can see, this is a massive self-inflating mat, well padded, it's warm, not that matters today, but yeah, kind of 3 levels of padding here really. And I will give this little help along. So I may as well use the big pump. Also got this really thin sleeping bag, same as I used last video, which is a couple of days ago, but I didn't even get in it in that hammock. It was that hot. A little pillow just from home, and these are my blackout panels for all the lights. I'll just move them aside for the moment so I can set up the kitchenette. First up here we've got the electric tap. Just get that end on here. and that other end is just going in this water tank here and my drip tray. So now we should have running water. I love that tap, and that's still quite cool, that water, thankfully. I also just need to hook up the extension in this unit to the power bank there, and that leaves me a free AC on the front and an AC and USB on the top here. I'm going to do a spot of lunch, and I'm going to use electric for this one. I've got my steamer cooker pot here. Again, I'll link the video below if you're interested in all the electric cookware. And yeah, got my EcoFlow here. So I just need a little water in here. So if I put a steaming rack on there, I've got some still partially frozen gyozas. So I'm going to stick them on. Just would make a nice light lunch. Get that lid on there. Turn the AC on there. And usually you only need the first stop on here, which is 300 watt. So start off on that. In fact, I could go to the 600 just to heat the water first. Getting all nicely steamed up already, even some coming up the vent. So I think I can turn that down. Well, so far this kind of combo setup seems to be working. I mean, I have enough gear, so I should be able to set up for any kind of situational kind of camp. But yeah, I'm quite liking this. I'm probably going to use it with two of us sleeping in the back, so I wouldn't have the whole unit in there. But yeah, it seems roomy enough, especially in here if it's going to rain for the two of us. Plenty of ways to cook and stuff. That is smelling pretty good. Oof, it's hot. Right. Get these off. And I made up a quick sauce before I left the house, which is rice wine vinegar, soy, honey. I think that was all I put in. So you need a bit on all of them. Ooh. Now I did have Signal for a minute, and I looked up the tent, and it's no longer listed, so it hasn't got the price, and I'm not kind of cross-referencing it on my bank account. Not without a Signal, but it did confirm it's 2.5 by 2.5 by 2 high. It says it sleeps 6. No, very close 6, unless it just means it's a communal thing. This is my electric kettle. There's only 300 watts. It's pretty quick to boil, I find, and if you put in more or less exactly the amount you want without dribbling it everywhere, it's pretty efficient. Kettle just clicked off. Now you can just use this as a cup, but I prefer not to. Never cool down in this weather. Hot tea in this weather, only the British. Don't say it cools you down, it really doesn't. It's just an addiction. Got one other thing to kind of try out with the setup, and that's I bought a bug net that goes on the back of the tailgate. exactly for camping like this really. I got that before I got the tent, so I'm going to try that because the tent itself has the bug net, but where I'm sleeping doesn't. So I mean, you could just close it down, but it's a bit hot for that. So yeah, I'll try that in a bit. I will also put the rain fly on because there is that forecast rain in the early hours, so I do kind of want to make sure. It looks fine, but I kind of want to give it myself the best chance. Oh, it's magnetic. Forgot about that. Oh, look at that, it seemingly has Velcro to go around these if you need to as well. So you can... That's interesting. That's actually not that bad. It's not perfect because I've got plastic areas here and obviously the bumper, so it doesn't magnetise, but it's held close enough that it's going to do a good job most of the time. Yeah, definitely. I like that. Got a double zipper too. I've got my small pump light for in there later. And for out here I've got the bigger Clarus one. Just remembered I've got this fan for this setup as well. I'll probably use it mostly later inside, but it's pretty handy. It's got this nice clip. Shuffled the sofa round so the corner of the tent kind of blocked the sun a bit. It was pretty bright, and I think it's time to have a neck oil. Just bought 4 little neck oils for today. Oh, not too bubbly. Cheers everyone. It's getting towards 7 o'clock I think, evening, so yeah, I'm just going to relax. I've been relaxing for nearly an hour now, but I'm going to relax with this beer and then think about doing some dinner. Something I've never cooked on the channel before, and I think I've only ever cooked once at all before. Just found my bug repeller in my camera bag from the other day on the Jurassic camp. I've not charged it, so I'm going to stick it up and see what life it has in it. I think I'll stick it up here on this grab handle on the tailgate, where I definitely won't be hitting my head on it. Today I am making sloppy joes. So I just got a little bit of prep with the veg first. So I've got white onion and I've got a green pepper. And both of these are going to be diced up pretty small. I'll put a bit of oil in here. And then my onion and pepper. Looks a lot compared to the meat I have, but it'll reduce down. Actually quite looking forward to this. I'm pretty hungry. It's been a while since I had them gyozas, and yeah, just looking forward to some sort of junky food. Right, I've got about enough beef for, I predict, 2 healthy sized portions. Going to season this all at this point. And get that meat breaking down. Quite fatty, this beef, on purpose, so I'm going to start adding in some flour now to make sure it thickens up, and when I add the sauce in a minute. Right, I'm going to use my sweet honey barbecue sauce for this one. I think it's going to be perfect. You'd normally add spices and tomato paste and stuff, but this kind of does it all for you. Not sure exactly how much to add, but I'm going to add a little water to reduce down as well. Get that all mixed in, and I may put the lid on. Over on this other burner, I'm going to just lightly oil my brioche buns and just toast them on there. I realise this is something that's not usual, but I'm going to put some cheese, American cheese of course, on the top of the bun. And then, will this hold up? Oh, it's not bad. The Sloppy Joe. I think I made this once before. I made it too sloppy, but kind of making a roux, so to speak, out of the oils makes a lot of sense. And I have made more than I need. What's new, eh? Oh no, did a McDonald's on that one. Perfectly timed aeroplane. There's my Sloppy Joe, which is still holding its shape. Definitely better than the last one I did. Oh, that's really nice. That sweet honey barbecue certainly has its place. And it's messy. I think that's the point. It's called a Sloppy Joe after all. Sloppy Joe number 2, and grabbed a beer as well, forgot to. Cheers again everyone. Oh no, my table's outside. These are good. Bloody lovely. I've got the wet wipes on hand. Time to start locking down a bit. Also time for the blackouts. think I'm going to use the umbrella one for the windscreen today. Guess I should also be responsible and put the rain fly on. Bit of a weird one, it velcros onto the kind of awning points, then on the corners it's got shock cord going all the way down to where the pegs go in. As long as it's waterproof, that's what counts. I've just finished kind of cleaning up and tidying everything up, and sun's just starting to go down as the clouds are coming in. Pretty beautiful. And an unhindered view, not right in the middle of the woods. I've even been walking around barefoot for the last couple of hours. You may have seen that. Apologies. And the fact that I'm in shorts. Well, I think that's happened once in a video before. I'm just going to relax for a minute with this beer, watch this sun start to set, and set up for tonight's entertainment. I've not tried this before. Time for tonight's entertainment. So this is my short throw projector. It says projector on it, so that's how you know. It was just cheap. I can't remember if it was about 60 quid, something like that, which I believe is cheap for something like this. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. So the screen's up, just to see if I can set this up in a way that works. This sofa is taking up a lot of room. It works. Need a little fettling. I just need to move that to the front of the table, and I think we'll be perfect. Even though it's not actually dark yet, I can see that screen pretty well. So yeah, I'm just going to cue this up ready to watch a film. This is a first for me. I've never even used a projector at home before. Hey, I've got to watch something worthwhile, haven't I? And do a bit of a camp. Now, I had to get dressed up a bit, didn't I? I've got a few other bits and bobs. That's job number one. Literally just started raining, just as another aeroplane's going over. I thought I'd have my last beer as well. I'm not really watching my own video, by the way, I just didn't want copyright stuff. Done myself a cup of tea. Nearly had hot chocolate, I've just not been feeling it lately. And I've got a few M&Ms as I've been in the cinema. Oh, it's a good setup that. I look forward to using that again. I might take it with me in a week or so when I'm doing my personal camping. What is going on with these? There, that's better. But yeah, I'm liking this living area and bedroom kind of setup. It does work. It won't work for the stealth camping in the car, but it does work. Pretty cosy in here as it was last time. I've got my fan, bit of a breeze going through the windows there, and I've got the mesh at the bottom, so shouldn't overheat or anything. I can't see myself using this sleeping bag. That's why I didn't bring my actual quilt that I had. But yeah, see how this goes. Good morning. I had a good night's sleep. Really comfy. To be expected really. I'm flat. I'm in a 3-layered bed. I had the bug nets on. I had the fan kind of blowing air from one side of the window that's open to the other one. Yeah, really nice. Out here I did up the outer doors, so I just left a gap at the top for air circulation, and it all worked pretty well, I must admit. It's pretty grim today. I didn't actually bring trousers or like a jumper or a shirt, and it's a lot cooler. I think it's about to rain. It rained a couple more times in the night, but only lightly. But yeah, it looks like there's some about to start. Probably don't really need this on now. But it seemed to work well. It's lightly raining, you may or may not hear it. I got caught short out there, coming back to the tent. Got a cover on right now. As you can hear, the wind is also picked up as well. Quite a difference from yesterday. Well, it sure is nice of the weather to wait till before I put this away to rain. So I suppose I should do breakfast. Now, there's a hint. Pancakes with a twist. So, yeah, I'm going to use the gas stove, I guess over near the door there. I've got the little awning bit. So this is my pancake mix. And I'll try and break this egg in there. Some milk and mix. I'm just going to smush this into a nice thick pancake batter, and we're ready for stage 2. Right, so my whole gist of this is to grab my little pieces of bacon, dunk them, hopefully I've made the batter thick enough, lay them in the pan. And we got our pancake bacon bites. They look as good as the last time I made them, but I'll get them flipped. I honestly don't know what I did different, but they don't look as good. I think I cooked the bacon so it wasn't crispy last time, and that way it lays flatter in the pan. Mmm, they still taste good though. I'd have another cup before I pack away. It's been good this. I'll kind of assess everything as I put it away and see how easy it is kind of pack away. But it didn't take too much space because this isn't the biggest of cars, it's not like my truck. So it's done well. I do seem to remember this inflatable sofa being quite hard to deflate. So I'll do my best. I may have to finish that off at home. And it seems to have stopped raining, so that helps. Actually pretty happy with that. So this will just be reverse order now, rain fly first. Don't love these Velcro tabs, but I mean they work. That's meal done for another one. Hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of like you joining me on a one-night holiday, really. So I'll see you next time for, I'm sure, something completely different. Goodbye.